Lately, we've been hearing a lot about what God's kingdom is like, as Jesus compares it to different things, like a pearl of great value, a hidden treasure, yeast buried in the dough. But the parable of the sower and the seed is mentioned in various ways. One of them that we heard recently is of the enemy who sowed bad seeds among the good. The weeds and the wheat grew together. No doubt, some of the good plants were choked out and didn't make it to harvest, but most were okay. So I was thinking about some of the weeds that the enemy sows in our hearts. And I came across an old legend that tells how a man once stumbled upon a great red barn after wandering for days in a dark, overgrown forest. Seeking refuge from the howling winds of a storm that seemed to rage perpetually in the forest, he let his eyes grow accustomed to the dark, and then, to his astonishment, he discovered that this was the barn where Satan kept his storehouse of seeds to be sown into human hearts. More curious than fearful, he lit a match and began to explore the piles and bins of seeds around him. And he couldn't help but notice that the containers labeled seeds of discouragement far outnumbered any other type of seed. Just as the man had drawn this conclusion, one of Satan's foremost demons arrived to pick up a fresh supply of seed. The man asked him, "Why the great abundance of discouragement seeds?" The demon laughed. "Because they're so effective and they take root so quickly." The man then asked, "Do they grow everywhere?" At this, the demon became sullen. He glared at the man and admitted in disgust, "No, they never seem to thrive in the heart of a grateful person." Are you discouraged? Because maybe things didn't turn out as well as you had hoped, or your check this week wasn't as big as you thought, or someone let you down, or you're sick or worried you'll get sick, or that once again something has been postponed or canceled, or that there's still not a vaccine ready against coronavirus. And the list could be very long. But when you think of it, we get discouraged because we feel like we don't have control over everything that we think we should. Well, the truth is that we do get discouraged when we feel like we can't control everything in our lives, because it's true. We can't. We have to trust that God takes care of the details. And remember that in the grateful heart, there's no room for discouragement. Be thankful for what you have today and trust the Lord to take care of what you don't have.